What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to another banger video, y'all feel me? Alright, so as you saw in the thumbnail and title, we are back in Driving Paradise. Today, as you saw, I will be buying one of the new cars. I think it's a Lamborghini. I forgot which one. Also, I don't know why it's so loud. Okay. Alright, so I have to search up the name for this, but I do know what Lamborghini it is, and it's this one. I can't get this because the pass is like $249. I don't have that much, so we're getting this. I think it's a Lamborghini Aventador J. If I'm not wrong, it's just that. And then there's nothing else I can really do. There is a barn find. I want to find out how that works. But we're buying this for 1.1 million. Honestly, it looks pretty nice, I cannot lie. 1.1. You don't know how long it took me to actually get 1.1 million. And I think the game might be frozen. Hello? Is the game broken? It might be. Hold on. Let's get out, then back in. There we go. Because I was wondering why it wasn't loading. Also, this is one thing I like about this game. Is the cinematics once you buy a car. I mean, I would probably skip this, but I just want y'all to see it. The last video I did on this game, which was technically the first video I did in a while, I'm just now realizing it has like 2 comments, 4 likes, and 18 views, which is pretty good, considering the fact that I hadn't uploaded in 20 or 21 days, so that's pretty good. And then the other video I did was the Southwest Florida one. Alright, now we can leave. I do want to buy more cars for sure and make videos on those. Someone messed up their Mercedes. Alright, here we go. The R8 did not give much. Ooh, that kinda sounded good, hold on. Wait, just hear it. That sounds pretty good. Well, I'm low-key still mad too that there isn't like a sequential mode. You can get a little bit of a first-person view here. This was added like a while back. The model itself, like everything about it doesn't look that bad. I think they're trying to go for like a more, less detail, I guess. The carbon fiber, it looks pretty good, but it's not like the most realistic one. Then the like center console, like it's like 3D, which I will not lie to you, that's probably like the best option because making stuff in Blender is like super hard. And I did say that in my Southwest Florida video as well. It is pretty hard to make certain stuff in Blender. I think we should take this like on a race. I'll probably make a video on like the best money methods in the game. The thing is, with this game being in alpha, there's like not a lot of stuff to really check out, so you just kind of have to wait until there's like updates. Oh, That was so nice. I won't lie to you, around the map I just like keep drifting. For drifting, all you do is press your space bar, turns on the parking brake, and then you can just slide. This right here is one of the best races to do if you want to make money. Not to mention, down here, it's kind of gone, but down here, bottom left, there's rewards. And if you play the game for like 3 straight hours, the amount of money you get for the third hour is like, what was it? I think it was 150,000 plus all the others like added up. You get a pretty good amount. I think right after this, I won't be leaving game just so I can see how much you get, like, for that. But hold on, let me lock in a little bit. This also kind of gives us like a top speed test. Okay, 220, 225. Right, we still haven't boosted yet either. 226 there for a second. 230. So this thing can definitely get up there in speed. And it also sounds very good. I don't know if you can hear it as well as I can. I don't even think you can hear the audio actually. Yeah, I don't think you can hear the audio. After recording though, I'll check. But this thing sounds insane. And then you get 25,000. I think if you race with other people, it's gonna be the same 25,000, if I'm not wrong. Then second place is 10,000. In another video though, I will give you like a rundown on like, I guess, like the best money methods in the game, and probably some racing lines as well. But this thing for 1.5 is honestly a bit better than the SVJ. The SVJ, it spins out on every corner. Like, everybody knows, like, when you're driving, you're turning, and you press the accelerator in, like, any high-powered car, it's just going to, like, most likely spin a little bit. For the SVJ, that happens too much. Matter of fact, you don't even have to be like turning then pressing the accelerator. You could just be accelerating then turning, and it just loses all traction. Hold on, like look at this right here. If you like go like into the grass and try to connect that road, or right here, you would just lose all traction and spin out. That's one thing with the SVJ I realized. It's just really bad, both in handling and keeping traction. This thing's actually surprisingly better in keeping traction. Also, there are some crazy racing lines in this game, well, specifically for this race, that are like super like easy to get ahead of like whoever you're racing. That's if they don't know the racing lines as well. And then there's the finish. Honestly, this car sounds good, looks good, and quite frankly handles way better than the SVJ, than what I thought. Hopefully they add more races. They just have like the generic around the world, drag race, And I think that's it. I feel like there's another one that I'm missing, but they just have two of the most like generic races that every game always has. And there's like a third race if I'm not wrong. I will check after this race, but hopefully they think of like more races, maybe more different tracks, maybe like an off-road race or like say like a hill climbing race, something like that, or mountain race, like because they do have mountains in the game. You saw me go on one last video, so they definitely do have like a good enough mountain to do like say toge. You can get up to almost 300 in this, and then it's a 7 speed. I'm slowing down a lot here. Okay, there we go. We're going back up in speed now. But this car, it handles way better than the SVJ. That's one thing I will say for sure. Sound wise, I don't know if it sounds better than the SVJ, but it sounds very good. If anything, it might sound a bit better than the Huracan. Handling wise though, I know I keep bringing up handling, but handling is one of the main things when it comes to like a car game. Alright, down here, this is what I was saying. You can get 4,000, then 10,000, then 15,000, then 24, which is how much you make pretty much per race, just like 1,000 less. Then 28,000, then 35,000, then 50,000, then 150. And if I just quickly open my calculator real quick, let's just add that all up real quick. So 150,000 plus 50,000 plus 35,000 plus 28,000 plus 24,000 plus 15,000. Like in total, you'll make, hold on, you make 116. Wait, how did we get 116? Did I? Apparently, hold on, give me a second. Alright, so it's 316,000. I don't know what happened the first time, but if you play for, or let your account run for a full like 3 hours, you can make up to 316,000. Plus, if you do the racing methods that I'm going to make a video on, that's what 25,000 per what? How long is like this race? I think this race is like, I say maybe 3 to 4 minutes. Say you're making 25,000 from this race every 3 to 4 minutes. Times that by, say, you're doing it for the full 3 hours that you're waiting for this. That's like more than 500,000. If not, somewhere around the 700,000 mark. But I'm gonna show you some money methods that I at least know from playing the game a bit. Not to mention probably some of the best racing lines if you do want to, learn more on the racing aspect. But for the most part, actually, I do want to just quickly see what this car would look like in the customization. Just see. I'm not gonna actually confirm anything. Primary color, I would honestly get purple. Purple is my favorite color. White and black are such like generic colors. And then you can get this. It's like 50 Robux to get like a more custom color. The green does look a bit crazy on this. Secondary, I don't know what secondary. Oh, secondary is the carbon. You can have orange carbon fiber, purple carbon fiber, white carbon fiber, green carbon fiber. You can get different colored carbon fiber. Me personally, I say just stick with the usual black. Then you have the rim color. Does this actually? It does. Oh, it changes this, but these stay carbon. Honestly, what you could probably come up with something crazy with that. Is that body color? Hold on. Rim color. Okay. It always brings you back to the body color, and then calipers. Pretty self-explanatory. This car for 1.1 million is honestly pretty good. I cannot lie with you. Handles good, sounds good, looks good. Like it basically has everything. You can probably get this within like and maybe 2 hours, 2 3 hours maybe. Actually, it might be more than that. It depends on which money methods you try using. But this will definitely take you a long time because in this game it is pretty hard to get money. On the races section though, which I was saying, is highway, drag race, and around the world, which are like three of the most common races. Hopefully they can make like say toge or what's it called? Toge or drift racing or something like that, rather than the usual races. Hopefully a developer does see this though. Also, I recently found out that they have like a content creators thing where I guess if you make content on the game, you can like apply for it and get perks. So hopefully I can get into that. If I do, I'll get money and I can start making more videos. Probably get like most cars, do videos on those, reviews and other stuff like that. But yeah, for the most part though, that's all that I really wanted to check out is this car. It took me a really long time to get, so hopefully you guys can get it quicker than me. I still don't know the game fully, but hope you guys did enjoy this video, and I will catch y'all in the next one. Peace.